what's everyone? Dodger here. Welcome back to another Learn to Draw with Dodger as part of the 8 years of Dodger. Now today I'll be teaching you guys how to draw Bark Kimball. Now before I start teaching you guys how to draw, I just want to apologize for not having the video where I teach you how to draw Jenny Dragon. It was originally going to be released on the 16th of September, but I forgot to record that video like, a few days before it was originally going to be released. So yeah, that video is going to be up eventually. It's going to be uploaded sometime around maybe the 20th or the 22nd. The reason I'm saying the 20th because I was going to do a Q&A video as part of the 8 years of Dodger special, but I haven't had any new questions lately, so so the video where I teach you guys how to draw Jenny Dragon, it may be released on that day. So yeah. Alright, so enough of me rambling, let's go start drawing. Okay, so we're gonna start drawing Bark Kimball. So we're gonna start off by drawing a circle, make it a size of like a baseball or an orange. So we're gonna lightly sketch a circle. Alright, and now we're gonna draw some construction lines. So we're gonna draw a vertical one right in the center, and we're actually in the middle of the circle. And our horizontal construction line, probably like about 1/3 of the circle, like so. Alright. And then, as I said in the last video, I usually draw the nose first, so that way I know where a character is looking. So since we're gonna draw him like facing towards you guys, so draw his nose up around like a little hill, and then we're gonna draw down like a little shit down there, and you can shade in nose. Okay, and now we're gonna draw his mouth. So draw hook shape up. Now this is different for dog characters. So when I draw cat characters, they usually have a hill near the at the end of each smaller crease, but for dogs though, I don't really do it so but if you want to draw the smaller crease, it's up to you, but that's how I usually draw dogs. So, and then do the same thing for the other side, make it a wide W, and let's draw his mouth. And so we're gonna draw a big U shape, and then 2 hills for his tongue, and you can shade inside his mouth. All right. So now that we have his nose and his mouth, so we're gonna draw. So usually, when I draw characters, I usually do the eyes later. So let's just draw in his ears. So now his ears are a bit, fluffy. So we're gonna draw lightly scratch up and down there. So I'm drawing this so that way I know where his ears would be made. So, and then for his hair, goes up around so he has 3 little hair it's like going down, so we're gonna draw one up and another one up, kind of like a slanted big U shape, and the last one here. Right. And then for his ears, since it's a really furry ear, so we're gonna draw. You draw how you know his fur would be, so just get creative with it. Now I just want to give you guys a fun fact about Bark Kimball. So his last name Kimball is actually a reference to one of Disney's a legend, Ward Kimball. Hence this is his last name is like, you know, a reference to it. And around, and you have to do the same thing for the other side. Yeah, just get creative with the fur directions. You don't have to, like, you know, do exactly how I do it. So, and then close it off around. Because the thing is that he has a different fur color, so so you know, try shade in different tones to indicate that he has a different color ears on, you know, the top and the bottom of the ears. So it would be like light one on the top, and a darker on the bottom. There. Now that we have his hair and his ears, now we're going to draw in the eyes. So we're going to draw two ovals. Lightly sketch out the ovals, two of them. And now that I'm making him as his happy emotion, you can give it any emotions you want. Whatever that, you know, it floats your boat. First, his smile, so we're gonna draw two little hills on the bottom of the ovals. We're gonna draw around the guidelines to lock in, so that way it stands out. And also, yeah, draw in the eyebrows, which I forgot. And do the same thing for the other side. All right, and we're gonna give him his pupils. So run a smaller oval, like so, and a little circle side, and shade in. Now Bark has a little outline around his right side, right here. So lightly shade in around his eyes, and that way it shows that he has a unique mark on his face. Around. All right, and then let's give him some fur. So yeah, so guide along the construction lines around the circle, and then lightly sketch out some fur. So like here, it's like you gave me like two little shark fins, and do the same thing for the other side. And then close it off around. And then And then he has this outline around his nose and mouth, then lightly shade in around that. And I usually like to draw the bow ties for any characters that has a bow tie. So let's draw in a little oval here, and then draw around. You make a big candy cane, not big, and then same thing mirrored, and then another one down there. And then show this crease, and then he has the polka dots on his bow tie. So draw in some dots around. And you can shade in his bow tie. Yeah, and since this is part of the 8 years of Dodger, let's just show that, you know, we're celebrating 8 years being on YouTube. To show that this is a special occasion. Show some sparkles around. Alright, and then last thing you do, sign your drawing. Alright, and that's it.